Chad, Keegan is obviously feeling a lot better. That was his. I gave him the song choice for the opening bell, and that is what Keegan produced for us here today. Keeg, so you're obviously feeling a lot better, eh?
Yeah, I feel a lot better, bro. We're not hundreds, but we definitely feel a bit more myself.
Saying it's that time, my brother. It is that time. Chad, how's everyone? How's everyone doing? I'm almost now in the mood. I think we're gonna start off here light, starting off with some lo-fi, have a sip of the coffee. Not yet. We're starting off with It's That Time. So I hope everyone is awake. I hope everyone is doing well. All right, Grant Oosthuizen and Dylan Savage. Who else do we have? Bevan Gous, Paco. Good morning. Good morning. We're gonna read all of the fundamental news now shortly. Slashy. Good morning. Good morning. Amina. Jeremy. Good morning, my brother. Slashy Cakes. All right, the usual crypto MNTU. Crypto, I believe you are in Project G. Keep sharing, keep posting those charts. Love it. Jex on time. I love it. All right, always on time. Michaela Naidu. Good morning. Rory Sang. Etienne. Goeiemorgen, my friend. Hoop het gaan goed. Yo, Keeks, it's just me. It was this light, super bright this morning. It was.
Yeah, it is.
Is it a little bit bright?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Chad, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
It feels better, eh?
Yeah, that it does.
Right. Sorry, Chad. Just that that light was doing a number on us. All right, there we go. My friend's house in underwater this morning. If your house is not, be grateful. Hey, we're praying for him. Gaan julle nieuw stream op YouTube môre? Nee. Ons gaan nieuw stream vir ons members. Tik in uitroepteken G, exclamation G. That is where we will be trading news tomorrow. Alright, Chad. Hope you guys had a beautiful day yesterday. It is Wednesday. Things are going to start heating up now for the rest of the week. It is just go time now for the rest of the week. I do feel that we've set the bar now. Everything has been set. And before we start, as always, we're going to start with prayer. And if you don't believe, that is also fine. But we believe here. So if you don't believe, you can just mute us now for a couple of minutes. But we're going to pray here today. And the Bible actually says that if you do not know how to pray, pray this very simple prayer. And the prayer goes a little bit like this. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen, amen, amen. If you believe that. Beautiful. Alrighty, me and Keeks already chatting a little bit about the fundamentals this morning. Very interesting. Few things to go through. Alright, CPI out of China coming out softer. Alright, one of the biggest economies in the world, obviously seeing a slowdown in inflation. PPI also coming out somewhat lower in China. Reserve Bank of New Zealand keeping rates unchanged at 5.5%. monetary policy statement. I have not read that, but obviously if they're keeping rates unchanged, they feel like it is not yet restrictive enough. Then a little bit later, we've got Powell again on deck, chilling with Congress, as Congress tries to get, trying to stimulate the economy, trying to get Powell to say, we are cutting in September. So everybody's call options can expire in the money at the end of the year. And then we've got Fed Bowman and Goolsby a little bit later, but they are lightweights. The big boy is obviously Papa Powell, J Papa, whatever you want to call him. But that is the main one that we're looking at. Then also what I want to look at very quickly is if you look at the Fed futures currently showing us that 72.5% of the market is betting on a rate cut September 18. All I'm saying is for CPI tomorrow, if CPI surprises and everyone is on this side of the boat, they're going to try and jump to the other side of the boat. So just keep an open mind, but we're not going to talk about CPI today. Still a lot of liquidity to run through the markets before we do that. And before we start, let's quickly go through all of our fundamentals. Fundamental gang doing their work this morning. Thank you so much for that. Gold steadies after Powell testimony. China CPI inflation slows in June. PPI shrinks at slowest pace in 16 months. RBNZ keeps interest rates on hold as expected. Sees progress in inflation. Yen holds rebound as more Fed speakers awaited. Australian dollar muted after soft China CPI. GU remains below 1.2800 ahead of second Powell testimony, with gold price holding positive ground. Apple. Sandler warns AI optimism is already priced into the stock's sevens report season. S&P 500 rally of 5 to 10% as credible. US recession risks rising sharply again. Have we reached the tipping point? In other news, Western Cape shares say they feel like they are floating post-controversial SA election. Sources say the whole Western Cape is afloat. We have had lots of rain. Hey, Bev. Okay, Slasher Cake Australian dollar recovers losses as the US dollar edges lower on Wednesday. We've spoken about China CPI. Powell emphasized that a rate cut is not appropriate until the Fed gains confidence that inflation is moving toward 2%. Chad, Powell emphasized that a rate cut is not appropriate. All right, let's just see if there's any more. That's it. Exclamation G. That is where you're going to get us for CPI tomorrow. So just check that out. Let's just see if it works. Exclamation G. Alrighty, Keeks, let's get into. I feel like today is a little bit more settled.
Yeah.
We're not running around. There's not people
No electricians.
painting. There's not electricians stripping the power. There's not somebody painting it. The fumes have subsided somewhat. Alrighty, Chad, let's start off with the daily. Audio is good. You happy with the music level, Keeks?
I'm good, bro.
Chad, you guys happy with the music levels? Just let me know. Alright, Chad, let's quickly go through DXY. We can clearly, obviously see that, not clearly, obviously, but me and Keegan had this discussion this morning, and if you look at the dollar, this was the last higher low that created a break of structure, and we've taken that out. So obviously there has been a shift in market structure. It is very clear to see. We're not going to try and determine where there's a bottom, but also even on the weekly, very strong bearish weekly candle. You can get an instance like something like this happening, where you can maybe close bullish this week and then the next week closes bearish. But on either hand, I am bearish on the dollar for the week. All right. The daily for me is also somewhat interesting because I mentioned, it was on Monday, yeah. I mentioned 4 consecutive bearish daily candle closures. We haven't seen that in quite a while, so I was expecting the pullback, and we got the pullback. My question now is, do we get one more pullback here tomorrow for CPI and then sell off? Or do we actually start selling off today? I can't determine that, but I'm still neutral to bearish on the daily. So let's just call it neutral bull, neutral bear. And the weekly is also bearish. Somebody can please let me know why TradingView does not save my changes, even after clicking multiple times save. Please get in contact with me. You will be rewarded. Okay. Alright, then we've got, very simply put, we've got the daily pivot here. Give me 1 second. Daily pivot, we've got the daily EQ, and we've got Asia lows down here. So one of two things going to happen. The way that price is setting up, I love it, and I think Keegan loves it as well, is that if we start breaking below this box here, we are done. Dollar's done, it is chalked. But otherwise, if the dollar is coming all the way, or it's holding down there, we are coming for those Asia highs. And then Asia highs can then all of a sudden start doing a number here. So keep that in mind. We're gonna keep this bottom section here firmly in sight. Sorry, even though we've got that, I just like seeing the Asia range very clearly. That is very simple for me going into the session. US 30. Let's quickly do US 30 here. US 30, beautiful daily range here. This is just chopping a lot of guys. I think a lot of US 30 traders are struggling. And if you are struggling, that's fine. Look at these daily wicks. It is doing what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to hurt your equity curve because nobody is safe. It's taking highs, it's taking lows. Yesterday I was bullish to neutral. Today I'm just neutral. All right. Today I am just neutral. And why am I neutral? Because we slap bang in the middle of this range. So we can go either way. It can tip lower, it can tip higher. I'm not going to take a guess. However, what I can say is that we have technically somewhat broken that little support there. So are we going to go down? I don't know. This thing is a mess. And I'm not going to try and guess anything here. 4 hour time frame. Let's just see where's the weekly. Okay, at the weekly pivot. So things are obviously going to happen here today. All right. I don't think things are not going to happen. They're going to happen here today. Keegan will also tell you. Keegan held back the volume yesterday. He said just wait till I'm fully recovered. Alright, chat. Very simply, 80 is somewhat bearish. I'm going to say if we cannot get above Asia highs, this thing is going bearish. But if we can start trading above the Asia high level and getting above that 200, we can come all the way back to the daily EQ and your daily pivot. Already taking Asia lows. So, yeah, I would like to see this pullback. I'm going to say for your sells to play out, you're going to need to see some rejections here. Otherwise, I like the long play. And then I would say this becomes the key level to see if we can continue higher. All right. NASDAQ, how much time do we have left? We've got a lot of time left. NASDAQ on the daily. Let me just put that indicator off for a little bit. Daily is still bullish, chat. Daily is still firmly bullish. We cannot, let me just save this before. It's still super bullish. I'm not going to try and change my outlook there. I'm not going to try and be a superhero. It is still bullish. I'm going to wait for no bottom wick on the daily candle. However, that is a little interesting. Daily pivot, weekly pivot is all the way down here. So this thing is super extended above the monthly R1. Could now go to the monthly R2. Weekly R1 is all the way up here. But it's bullish. It is ready to hurt the bears. Asia highs up there. Asia lows down here. Daily EQ down there. 80 is super bullish. I would say buys would be lovely here, but then we would be going down below the 200. So yeah, makes it a little bit tricky. Otherwise, Asia highs, and this thing can just run because it's bullish and it wants to run. Last one for me, and then it's over to my main man here next to me. Chad, beautiful. This is what I love to see. I'm very excited for gold this morning. Again, we've been speaking about this. If you've been here, sorry that I every time say the same shit over and over, but unfortunately, this is where we are at. This is unfortunately a key level. And yesterday I spoke about, was that a potential fake out? Yesterday's daily candle, I love what I'm seeing. Look at this, Chad. It wasn't a fake out. We closed back in that range. Let me just clean up this chart. And look, the best for me is this. Why I'm licking my lips. Look what we did. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm bullish. 2376 is next on deck, and then after that 2392. And the 4 hour, let's see what the 4 hour is doing. Let's just use Project G, guys. You will get access to the indicator tonight. Weekly pivot, look at that, beautiful. Starting to hold above the weekly pivot. I think Mo is already in some buys. Mo, please confirm if you are in the buys, if you're in the chat. Don't act like you're not in the chat. We know you're in the chat. Actually have a camera on Mo. We can actually see him. And we've got a click counter. No, I'm kidding. We don't have a camera on Mo.
Or do we?
Or do we? That is the thing. Okay, Chad, if I've got this indicator, if Frana is in the chat, Frana, we need to have a quick meeting here. Anxiety levels are high with this, but we'll chat about it. Yeah, when I look at this with the indicator, it looks like a lot.
I think you got to do what we did with mine, where we just minimized it. We took all of it away.
So you can
Yeah, so basically where it says like 2G's beta, whatever. So you can take the 2G's beta out.
Oh, can I do it now?
He did it for me. I don't know how to do it.
Okay, Chad, previous daily high up there. That's obviously going to be a big level. Asia highs up here. 80 is super bullish. 200 is there. Let's go to the grid. I already feel better. I feel better. Let's just do this. The grid feels good. Sorry, Kicks, I'm almost done, yeah?
Sure, bro.
Is that 2370? Okay, yeah. So let's just do this. Just want to try and get us some advantage points here that we can target. Previous daily high. Okay, our daily flip is all the way down here. Okay. Ooh, Chad, we might be an early move here. I'm not gonna take it now. Okay, Chad, very simply put for me, I would have actually loved for gold. Okay, but gold is doing what it's doing. I would have loved to get it somewhere here, 2365. But otherwise, I would love if we stay above this level. This is my level for gold. And if we can get our buys in here, what's going to happen is just don't take the previous daily high yet. Don't do it. We're going to target this as liquidity. And this is where we're going to get that nice, that teleportation in and out. And it's going to be good. But it kicks over to you. Oh, okay. It's already teleporting. But that's fine. We'll be here for the rest.
Yeah, funny enough, I was actually looking at the same thing.
No, I'll wait.
Yeah.
It makes it cuck. It makes it cuck now that. But anyways, it is what it is.
Yeah, let's get into the chat. So DXY, still as I said, also pretty much bearish. The big thing I said to you guys, we did it in our prep calls. I said we could trade bullish Monday, Tuesday. Reason being just that quick, obviously, the true day cycle, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and obviously allowing us just to get the top wick on that candle. So that already is all ticked out there for us. So now what am I wanting to see? Why will this not delete? Thank you. What we want to see over here is start trading bearish again. We obviously have this little level over here we broke above previously, and now we need to hold the support. So as you can see, we're trading down here. One thing I want to just take note of, guys, is this was a previous lower high. So we did wick it out, obviously, and then closing back underneath. So we are still keeping that bearish momentum. So we can obviously see that coming in over here, and then they move back to the downside. So first thing with us is I want to see as we are at the EQ, but get into this level of support. We want to see if they can hold the support for DXY or if it's going to fail there. We obviously got the 200 there as well. So as I say, going to be very, very crucial what happens here. If DXY can get past that, kind of break this, maybe have a bit of a retest of this zone or the 200. You've also got the EQ. So you've got three major things to trade off in this range, and then see that bearish move continue. Obviously going to take note as well. I really don't know. I don't think my keyword's working. What we're going to see is trading bullish back to Asia highs. So again, we got the previous daily low. I like what happened there, taking out the previous highs there. So I do like this, and I can be your reversal. If we do hold the EQ, very, very simple. I think that's where it's going to have to come into, just being patient. Obviously, CPI tomorrow, we can have markets start pricing in, so we can get a lot of volatility in that sense of not saying it's going to be massive moves, because it's going to be just ranging the whole time. So you can get those type of things on a CPI pre-day type of thing. So again, if we can hold this level, I'd easily say Asia highs back on the table. But if we do trade underneath that, very, very much bearish for the rest of the day. When it comes to NASDAQ, what I'm looking for, again, still bars, very, very clear here. What happened yesterday, even though we got a lot of wicks, we held the monthly R1. So definitely still looking strong for the bars. We can see that retest, a further retest, and then literally still going bullish after that. So all I'm going to look for, if you look at the 4 hour, we still don't have a top wick on this 4 hour. So that is going to align for us to go break through here now. You can see obviously tested Asia lows, Asia highs, came back holding the Asia lows, and then coming back up. So very, very simple. What we're going to look for is the minute NASDAQ. If it gets above here, good chance you can go for the run. But we want to take note, two things. Once we get that top wick, because remember the 4 hour, no top wick. Two things need to happen. This thing either needs to pump very quickly, or if it comes back and it doesn't, there's a good chance it can go back into the range, similar to what I'm saying with DXY. So we just want to watch that, wait for confirmations before we take any trades today. Then with US 30, what are we looking at over here? Very simple. We've traded back down. So when we look here on the higher time frames, obviously we went bearish, but again, still holding above some major levels. We spoke about this pivot being a test here. As I always say to you guys, we were at the top of the range, so obviously we were going to come back down. Now when we start looking, as we start dropping down the time frames, you can see we've been able to hold this, holding that weekly pivot very, very nicely. What I'm going to be looking for in simple terms is literally the bars from here. We actually, if you see here, Asia highs, Asia lows, holding that pivot, the quick fake out to the downside. Now that we're back above, if we can get a nice closure above this little level over here on the 15 minutes, very likely we can see the bars for Asia highs and all the way up to the EQ as your first target. So definitely going to keep an eye on that one. And then with gold, lastly, again, also very, very much bullish. This was obviously from my side more of a pullback. We are testing this level here now, so it is a major, major area of resistance for us. If we can get through that, I think we pretty much are solid. But we're also going to see that daily R1 just on the other side. So we could be looking to break, and we're going to have a bit of a road work here at the daily R1. So if we can get past this, find support, very nicely, we're going bullish. But if we do start slowing the momentum down here, if we get a rejection, as I say, in this zone or at the R1, very likely we can come back down. Keep in mind, this is your previous daily high we're at the moment. So again, this can be a bit of a rejection area as well itself. If we can hold above the previous daily high, we'll look very, very strong. But if we do come back in, similar to the other things, if we get back in the Asia highs, obviously the weekly pivot we can see holding as a support. That will be the last stand for gold. If it fails, very likely Asia lows and even down to the EQ can be tested. So as I say, with everything today, we are bullish, but we are taking almost a very neutral outlook because of the fact we know markets are going to start pricing in now. So you're going to get a lot of that volatility, but range volatility, if that makes sense. So definitely more bullish, but very got to have discipline and wait today.
Word of the day, volatility. Is that what I'm hearing, Kicks?
Volatility,
Volatility. Chat, okay, we are ready. Hope you guys are ready. This grey. What do you guys, I feel like, this grey It looks so old school, but anyways, let me know. Are you guys happy with the grey background?
Watch.
Now I'm just looking like when I went from your white to the grey, it's like, did we go back in time? Chad, markets are opening in 3 minutes. Hope you guys are ready. Let's check out this canvas. What do you guys think? That grey is too... Yeah, well, you see a white kills your eyes, and then a black, oh no. Yeah, I see, I enjoy the... This is almost a little bit, yeah, no, my eyes won't, no. Even maybe a darker grey. No, okay, so now we go with what we know. We go with what we know. What's the in other news for today? It makes it easy to look at. Ja, no, a biggie grey is okay. Ja, Neil van der Westhuizen, and that's what I always say. A biggie grey. Just don't be gay if you feel a little grey. Okay, chat, sorry man. Shit, I wanna get cancelled here today. Alright. Chad, markets are still not open. We're gonna open up these markets shortly. Gold is looking good. Sorry, man. All of this paint is still giving me a little cotton mouth here, Keeks. Gold. Let's just get this other little key level. We have alright. Stick with grey. An old road has no robbers, as they say. Beautiful. Keeks, because it's my birthday tomorrow, can we split whatever profit you make on CPI? Biggie. Vaughn Haynes, thanks 2Gs for your valuable content. Been following for a few weeks now, looking to purchase a funded. Beautiful, Vaughn. Thank you so much for the feedback. Chad, thank you for everyone joining here every single day. Massive shout out to all of you guys. Really do appreciate each and every single one of you. It would suck to come here one morning and you guys aren't here. So all of you have become somewhat family. Everyone that's engaging. Chad, markets are open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. This is the official round 5 fight. Alrighty. What is dollar doing? Dollar is saying, give me a chance. I'm creating a new low. I'm creating some bearish order flow. Gold is saying, I'm not going to give any one of you a chance to get in here. I just want to run. US 30 right in the range there. Chad, just coming to Jace Strat. I actually took some longs on the futures. I took some longs. You can say, Chris, why did you take longs if Hang Seng closed flat on the day? And the reason is this. Hang Seng had this initial spike. So I'm trying to play on that initial spike. And then I'll sell out once we get a nice little spike. The spike was worth almost 1% on the Hang Seng. So let's see. Doing a little bit forward testing. Haven't put any real money in yet. I'm just playing around with the demo first, and then we'll start jugging some funds at it. NASDAQ, what is NASDAQ doing? NASDAQ still stuck in this range. US 30. Alright, we don't have anything major to look out for. German Baba, President Nagel. How did this hourly close? Here's Mo. Oh, no bottom wick on the hourly. Very interesting, Chad. Very, very interesting here. Mo's 4 hours strat paying dividends here this morning. Mo, just let me know you are in the buys. I know Mo's in the buys. Mo with his little 4 hour strat already 50 pips up. Oh, Chad, we're gonna have to wait. It's in the middle of nowhere. We can't force a trade there. Can definitely not force things there. Alright. Nikkei closing up 0.61%. It's very, very solid. Very, very solid. Nothing wrong with a little bit of bullishness. Bev brother, I've been out for the past 7 days, just L's, and started back testing it, bro. It blew my mind. London Knight, bro, the pivots are a game changer. Hey. As long as it's not grey hair. Black is a way to go with colorful grids. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. The grey is just very easy on your eyes because the illumination of the white and the black. Because I spend about, Chad, I spend about 80% of my day on the PC. I was telling Quentin, sup, good morning, good morning. I told Mo like last night up until 12 I was still busy on the PC, so my eyes need a little bit of a rest. I've got blue blockers in here. These are treated glasses, so it takes away some of the fatigue. Black is a way to go. They say once you go black, you never go back. I agree. Can we start our Ultimate Trader accounts already if we have registered? Alan, if you want to start it. Caught some aggressive buys on gold off the pivot. Sheesh. What pivot though? The weekly pivot. Oh, I check. Hey, Lyndon. I love it. The aggressiveness. Thank you so much, Chris and Keeks, for opening my eyes to the pivots. Hey, Lyndon. Awesome, man. Matthew Kopke. Funtings. Oh yeah. Major, morning Chris, what's the song's title? It's just a playlist, NCS. I don't know, it's just no copyright sounds. And it's the background music playlist. It's this playlist here. I don't know if you can see it. This NCS background for work. And yeah, so it's non-copyright sounds that we are using here to try and not get the streams taken down. Stefan Grobler. Goeiemorgen, my friend. Goeiemorgen. Chad, we're going to have to wait here. Price is moving. Don't get FOMO, please. Forex Insights. I got that white and blue candles. Who called from you? That time you on stream last year. I'm in love with that colors. Yeah, the colors are same. The black and white blue combo slaps. Yeah, it is actually. I think Keeks also has got the black and blue. Forex Insights is I got that white. Alright. Bev brother, I've been out. Okay. Andre, hi Chris. Where's Keeks? Oh, did you get it? Is he here? Did you phone it elsewhere? Is he on her way? Ooh. Don't involve me, please. I don't want to be involved with that. Let's hit some TPs. Ethernate's word on the street in other news was that it was confirmed that it is very dangerous to be a TP this week because TPs are getting clapped. Chris, I run a black background, purple boxes, orange pivots, and light gray Asia levels. Okay. Chad, I think send me your setups in the Discord. There under the chat section. Under the chat section on Discord. If you have not been on the Discord, !Discord. Send me your chart setup, a screenshot of it, and we will do a giveaway for that as well at the end of the session. I want to see whose chart looks the best, and we will actually have a poll on here. So go under the chat section, drop your chart layout. I want to see what colors you use, and we're gonna see who's got the best chart hygiene. Firstly, make sure those charts are hygienic and clean and pristine, and then we're also gonna go on the aesthetics of your chart. We want to see those aesthetics, Chad. Are those charts aesthetic? Song is a little bit much. Yeah, Chad. So if for the new guys joining, please drop your charts in the chat section. We will be doing a giveaway there to see whose chart is the cleanest. If you don't know how it works, how do you post your chart? So if you actually go onto any chart of yours on PC, I don't know how you do it on the phone, but on the PC, here in the top right corner, there's a little thing that looks like a camera. You see it there, guys, that camera, and you can download the image. It will download what's on your chart. You can copy the image, or you can even just copy the link. And that link that is copied, you'll see now if I post that link in YouTube, you can actually open it up and it will show you my chart. Technology, incredible. It is absolutely incredible what they've done these days. 100% TP is getting violated today. However, I'm a hold this gold buy till kingdom comes. Took 4 break-evens yesterday. What's one more? Hey, break-even sucked, my bro. But holding a trade forever is also not the right way to go about it. You need to have, obviously, daily targets in terms of where you think price can go. You also need to consider fundamental events that's happening this week. You also need to consider the volatility of a session. You need to consider whether a market is in primary or secondary market structure phase. So that is a pretty blanket statement. Nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying when I'm in a trade and when I do my stops, for instance, some days my stops on gold is 32 pips like yesterday. Some days I go with a 22 pip stop, and it's all based on how volatile the market is. Where are we trading to in relation to the daily pivot? Where are we trading to in terms of Asia highs and lows? So trading is not necessarily as one-dimensional as we think. It is simple, but it's all these little tidbits on the side, little bits and bobs. 100% done, Chris. My target is 23.90. I don't think it's a bad target. I think what you should do is you should take it level by level. So you in a buy, I don't know exactly from where, but now you say, okay, daily R1. If we are going to trend higher, we obviously need to get through the daily R1. That's the one area. Then obviously the next one to tick is the 23.75, and then this major key level. And then after, if we hold that major key level, then obviously we're going to the next major key level. So you take it level by level, and you journey with price. Otherwise, if you set and forget, you will quit trading. If you're setting and forgetting, you fly all the way from Miami to South Africa because you cannot scam the people there anymore. And then if business is tough that side, you think you actually undermine the intelligence of the South African people, and you think you're going to come scam them here by buying another influencer, which is a scammer, gifts, and then you think we're going to scam together. That sounds good. All right, so I see what you did. Hey Dale, so what I did there. Keeks, what are you saying about setting and forgetting? Then you start quitting trading.
Sheesh.
And then you need to come to South Africa.
Bro, I must say, I wonder what that's
scam.
about.
What, him
The whole
quitting
thing that he
trading?
might be quitting.
Bro, it's that. It's the same as all the other South African guys. This is the last week. I will be on Instagram, and then I'm going monk mode. Join my group now. Also, discounts will be ending end of this week, and you won't ever see me on Instagram again. The next 100 people that join will all retire with me. You remember who I screenshotted? I'm not going to say names. Who did I screenshot last time?
Oh, I know, yeah.
You know, is it off?
Nope.
It's almost more. It's 4 months later. I still, Chad, I screenshotted.
And it was a marketing thing, because if I remember correctly, you screenshotted it because it was for their course. And they said, this is literally, if you want to sign up, you must sign up now. Because after this, he's going off social media and he's only going to work with those selected people that already were there. And then, yeah, still enjoying life on Instagram. Who's scamming you from Miami, or did I miss something? Wait, what do we talk about Miami for?
No, I say when it's tough business, when you set and forget and you have to come to South Africa to try and rip people off here.
There's only a handful of traders that are big name traders are in Miami.
Who do you think came to South Africa from Miami to buy another scammer some gifts? Anyways, brah, my toppy got a bottle in his office, brah. We're gonna pour one later. Hey, at least they don't skim cards much, yeah. We're talking now about Daniel Savage, what's happening? Daniel skim card Savage brew. As someone went to go drink with the homies. Sticky fire. Stories om die kampvuur met de obi. You will withdraw 4 million when you set and forget. Hey, 4 million. Bro, 4 million is chump change if you live in that lifestyle. Like just a few of those cars.
I was just taking the value of the cars.
clickbait, 100%, Kevin. It's gonna be like, he's like, okay, guys, I'm coming back, but I'm only coming back for a handful of you. This is the last time I will be teaching you my set and forget strategy, which is actually Baby Pips Support and Resistance Module 4 Kindergarten. My ability to take something as simple as Baby Pips, wrap it around a lifestyle, and then producing it to you as something spectacular is my skill. So what I'll do is I'll teach you something that's actually for free and it has actually got zero value. I will teach it to you for 5k, and you're gonna buy it because you think all the shit I have is from trading that cuck strategy. It's actually not. It's actually from selling all of this shit and endorsement deals with the prop firms and brokers and some of the betting firms as well. How do you think we got the Tesla truck for a week, by the way? Not Chris trying to say, did you say Torpy or Toppy? I know Toppy. You talk about your Toppy as your Toppy also smaak Obi. Chris, what's your opinion on Marcus van Antwerp? I've never heard of Marcus. Because I took your advice, said on Monday regarding compounding your account. Took my DGN account of 250. Jeez, alright. We're just targeting 500 Rand a day. Beautiful. Leandro, I haven't seen you yet. Chris on another level today. Sheesh, here we go. The xylophone mix. Slushy. Obi is a must in my family, bruh. Especially in winter. Rumor is the prop firm Jason is starting in 12 days is with Alex. Oh, yeah. Are they starting a prop firm?
I told you Alpha is starting a prop firm.
What is it called?
Alpha
Prop.
I think it's Alpha Funding.
Chad, I give it
Hold on, I'll tell you now what it's called.
I give it 3 months and it's down. Khaled say Torpy with a R, really? My Torpy.
It's called Alpha Funder.
Alpha Funding.
I wonder where they got that name from, bro.
Alpha Funding.
It sounds like another broker that also started and also
Hey
had
guys,
Funder.
it's your biggest alpha year with 8 payments backdated on my R8, but we're gonna get Alex G here. Both of us are pretty much in shit. We're gonna throw a Hail Mary, try and just rug pull some of you. Chad, first and foremost, Alpha is not doing well. What is that, a Texa for the little nasal? Thank you so much. How's all of your nasals doing?
That's
Nasal
fine.
clips, really? Solid. Alright, Chad, so Alpha is not doing well. That's a word on the street. The thing is, like I said, you can pull numbers on a video and you can see 20,000 likes, and that's one thing.
Wow, did he really say that?
What?
Alpha Funding prop firm for Africans by Africans.
Alpha prop firm,
Oh,
Africans by Africans for Bro,
guy.
it's the same as Dricus du Plessis. He's African. He's more African than Adesanya, and what he said is true. That's the thing that is so true. Like Adesanya was born in China. He lived there for quite a number of years. Went over to Australia. Has never really lived like what's her name? Francis Ngannou is very African. That man literally came across the border. He grew up there. Like he's African. Obviously, I had to move out from his area. Usman, I don't really have information about, but Dricus, like Dricus said, he took the belt back to Africa. The belt resides in Africa. Prop firm by Africa for Africans. What is that?
Bro, that is.
Anyways, Chad, yeah. Has
So-
anyone in the
So
chat?
if I'm not African, can I not trade with him?
No, but you are African.
No, but I'm saying, but what if I'm not?
No, it's only for Africans. Nah, people must not. Until I can 100% guarantee you, rug pull of note.
Oh, but did you also see? I think that it is him I'm thinking of. Where he guys, correct me if I'm wrong, because when I did see the first advert on it, I think it is that one. It's Jason's proper, and they're saying they are going to do same day withdrawals.
Oh no, 100.
Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
Chad,
But I think
100%.
he did have a story where he said that. Or am I thinking of someone else?
Chad, 100%. Here's my thing, Chad. I'm gonna be very honest with you. The Go twins have a lot more pulling power when it comes to pulling numbers, and they had Kojo, one of the biggest African Forex influencers.
Oh,
That-
there's Slashy said, yeah, no, I heard same day withdrawals as well.
Okay, so that Kojo, we had the Go twins. So collectively, those three have massive pulling power.
Yeah.
What happened to their prop firm? Where's their prop firm? Now you've got a guy like Jason Noah struggling with his broker. Now he's going into a prop firm, which I consider to be more risk than a broker, because if you mismanage a prop firm, you are in trouble. And all I'm saying is people are gonna get hurt.
If they're doing same day withdrawals, to me, there's going to be so many rules of what you can trade, can't trade, how you can trade. Because if they have, for example, the similar rules to Vault, and they're going to do in same day withdrawal, they are going to get screwed very quickly.
How can we bankrupt a broker? I don't think you can really bankrupt a broker. I think if a broker ill manages their funds, they can get themselves into a liquidity strain. But other than that, if a broker does good business and he does good dealings, nothing. There shouldn't be an issue.
You know, that's so funny until when you say it like that, till today, I've never can actually go to someone and like who you trade with, and anyone ever tells me alpha markets.
Biggest alpha, Chad. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? Might miss it, yeah. Oh shit, Chad.
Just go dive head first.
What do you say? Must I dive in it? Chad, fuck. No, Chad. I wanted to. No, this is cack, my bro. Here's the previous daily high. It's holding above it. I wanted to take buy stops here. Go on, and then just FTMO, please, guys. The spread is ridiculous. Can you look at that? That's buses, bro.
No, bro, I don't know if they're doing something, because I was even looking at it earlier and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, this is big.
Bro, it's buses. So FTMO is busing.
Because, bro, literally yesterday, for example,
Okay, I'm going kicks. Chad, I took it. I executed. It's a cuck entry. Flip me. FTMO, it's like there, bro. Chad, I took an entry. I'm gonna go with the 32 pip stop, and we are gonna go for that key level up here. Yes, there's not even a lot in this trade. Flip me.
Stian, bro, no, that's perfect, bro. You don't have to. We'll do everything from our side. As you say, bro, you do what you got to do. As you say, it's a business. So I mean, also from our side, Chris, I was saying this, like, it's not ever a personal thing. It's just business. But whatever's happening on that side, hope it comes right, and then hopefully we'll see you back in Project G in the future, brother.
Okay, Chad, there we go. Ticket there, we held the previous daily high. I want to see what we do at this daily R1. Like I mentioned, the ideal position would have been here from 2370. But my thing is then we are closing back under the previous daily high. So then this all can become a fake out then. So DXY, what is DXY doing? DXY is rejecting that level. Okay. So let's see.
Eugene, so there's two things behind when they say off quote. Firstly, it's the margins opened up, so you actually physically now don't have enough money to do it because again, margins opened up. So in the past, yes, you might be able to, but when the margin increases, you're now not able. You don't have enough money to place that trade. And then the second thing is just that the LPs, no LP wants to take that trade, so that's where you get an off quotes.
Okay. There we go, Chad. All right, Chad, we need to get through this level. I'm going to be very honest with you. We need to get through here. Okay, there we go. So next obstacle, 2375.
Sheesh, look at it go.
Okay, Chad, what are we doing here?
My boy's nearly gonna go 2-4-2 this week, eh? No, did you take
No,
a L?
I took a L, yeah. I took a L. Remember, it was up quite a bit.
Yes.
Chad, okay, I'm going to move. I'm just going to reduce my stops to make it 12 pips. Just reduce the stop. Not going to go break even yet. Just going to...
10 pip gang eating again, guys.
Is that... No, that can't be 10 pips. Chad, 10 pip gang, what are you guys doing here? What is 10 pip gang even? Let's see if we can get that push up there.
Bro, we must also just trade 10 pips, bro.
Bro, I don't know why we're stressing ourselves out for full TPs and stuff. Nobody's about that full TP life. Everyone's like, oh, I'm happy with 10. Give me 10. Okay, Chad, come on. Come on, baby. Stops have been reduced. Stops have been reduced. What is... okay, DXY wants to come back. Chad... Let's go break even. Let's not risk it. Let's go break even. I've gone break even on it. Thing is, first test, yeah, could come back, could not. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's see if we can get one more pop. Could be a little stunner here. But we are break even. I can confirm. Trade is officially at break even. And here we go, Chad. Can we get one little pop? My rule is actually I should be out here, even though it's 15, because I take it grid to grid. But that is such a key level. I do feel like we can get a little poparino here. Okay, yeah, Chad, let's just wait. Let's see if we can get that little pop.
I think you still got it, bro.
You think I've got it, Keeks?
I think you got it. DXY still going bearish, bro. And you've just broke the daily R1. So I think you got it.
I was thinking about that. Believe it or not, that 10 pip has been working on me. So last night and even this morning, and I'm thinking, if you go for the 10 pip and you go maybe like a bigger lot size, obviously,
yeah,
and you just become a lot more aggressive on your trade management, like because you're gonna wait for those volume pops. So technically, you shouldn't have a lot of drawdown. But then I thought, do I really want to change the fundamental way that I trade? Chad, I'm just putting it out here. This thing can easily hit break even because this is the grid level. We usually take it grid to grid. So we already popped through this grid with no retest on it. We're already back at this grid. We're already at a daily R1 level. So all I'm saying is I technically should have been out here already, but we are so close to this key level I want to see if we can maybe get something like yesterday. Just a quick little Busta Rhymes, Mariah Carey collab. Let's see.
What is that orange line?
That's a R1, daily
Wait,
R1.
is that the R1?
Yeah, that's a daily R1. Yeah, here's the thing. If it can hold this thing is gone. If it cannot hold it, we're going to break even town. Yes, I hope my greediness didn't cost me a B. 15 pips. But it was so extended that it's his previous daily high. Anyways, Chad, let's see. We've already done the work in terms of the management and all of that.
It's fighting there at the R1 though, bro. There we go.
Yeah, because I'm now officially I'm in third place now for the Ultimate Trader. Boys even having more faith now in Keegan. Chad, you guys are something else. I'm not even in the 30% anymore. It's like Keegan
dropped that much?
bro, I'm in the 20s now. I'm in the high teens. Like so, like nah, Chris doesn't know what he's doing.
Am I at least catching up to Shaq, or is Shaq still running away with it?
No, you catching up to him. No, that's why I'm saying I don't know this Ultimate Trader, but Chad, you don't worry. Team Chris, you boys will be getting the gems. We're gonna just stay quiet, work on our craft.
Working on the weekends.
These other two young guns. I'm not gonna say much. When I saw that yesterday, I was like, okay. That's how it is now. Or close 80. I hate partials. I'll rather lock in a full position. Partials is cuck, my bro. 10 pip gang has their feet up and laid back. Yeah, bro. 10 pip gang. I think it's 7 for 7. If I don't, dude, 10 pip gang is not taking a loss with us. Chris, once we get the discount code, I can buy an account. Back you today still. Andre, there's a mid 40% off, my brother. Mid 40. There we go. Team Chris is awesome. Hey, thanks Palm Beach Peter. Now the boys are going for the younger guys. And the thing is, I have the most hair out of the two. If you look at Shaq, even Shaq's hair is like ailing, bro. You can see his scalp through that hair.
Is that where we're going with it?
And I've got
That's your selling point.
Chad, and I've got the strongest hair in the game here. No, I'm kidding. Even Twags, but that's not for the 100k. Twags is 35% off for the 100k, Andre. We cannot do more than 35. A little special one for Project G guys that want to buy. No, Andre, we can't. Rather just buy 200ks, 250ks. Chris is definitely high on fumes. Yeah, Andre, sorry man, the bigger ones we can't, unfortunately. If you guys still want the big payouts, the $500,000 payouts, we can't throw them around. Then we'll end up where alpha funding will end up.
all for fun, dude.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it's still a business. We still need to. The guys want the accounts for 50% less, and then when it comes to payout, and it's like, bro, we can't really pay you out because
I think you got to keep in
to
mind, like, already that idea of actually getting a discount code like that already is so much beneficial, because no other prop firms are really doing that. The other prop firms that are still around are only literally doing like 10% and things like that.
There, I paid for FTMO. That this FTMO challenge was almost 12,000 rand for 100k. So. Alright, we're just waiting here. Let's see if we can get through 2375. No, sweet. Thanks, Chris. Now, I thought we will have a better one than the public. That's it, but I don't have a problem. We'll be on Team Chris. Andre, yeah, we want to do bigger ones, but you can't really do bigger. Because remember, I'm with Blue Garden, but I'm having so much shit with them, not worth it anymore. There you go. Again, and I'm saying this honestly, we have not denied a single payout, and that is God's truth. We have not denied a single payout. So why FTMO if you have Vault to trade with? Brother, I can't trade with Vault. I'm a part of the actual business. I'm a director for the business. You can't trade with your own prop firm. It's a conflict of interest.
Because he has access to manipulate anything on it.
Yeah, like why would I trade with the? And also, I got the FTMO account to see what I'm trying to emulate. Yeah.
Why Vault then open Discord? I don't know what you're trying to say there, bro.
So here's the thing, Scott. Here's the thing. We're trying to emulate as much as what FTMO is doing, because you don't have to reinvent the wheel. FTMO is the leader, and why do something different? I cannot ever say our trading conditions is much better than FTMO. So sorry, yeah, Andre, to come back to you. So I just wanna give you a quick rundown here. So that client that made 550,000 rand, that client spent I think 9,000 rand to buy that account. Not 9 million, 9,000 rand, and he passed it. That's all he spent. So he's got a massive ROI. So when a client buys a 9,000 rand account, the technical risk, now let's just talk that for instance. So currently, if you take the worst case, the technical risk for everyone that buys a 2 million rand account is technically 550,000 on the business. So now if I give you that account for 50% less, I need to sell 100 of those accounts to cover one payout for a client that's potentially going to get that payout. So that's why I say a prop firm is it's still a business, it's a partnership, so it's a give or take. So you can either say, listen, yeah, I'm happy to pay. I'm happy to take the 35% discount. I'm happy to pay that because I know when I get my 550k payout, there's not going to be an issue of that not being paid out. All right. So we can do 90% discounts and then just not pay anyone out. When it comes to payout, we just go into the terms and conditions and we just razzle dazzle you with all of these contractual terms, and we don't pay you out. Why don't we have a Discord? I don't know. I don't like the Discords. So Raja can manipulate his trades on his own. Stia, no man. Where have you been? Of course he can manipulate it on his own broker. but not anymore. Why do you think he all of a sudden went to trading $10,000 on C Trader? Because you can't do that because it doesn't have MT5 anymore. So you can't do that shit on C Trader. That's what he did. It was brilliant marketing going on his own broker.
And I can say, guys, I've seen the back ends of these things. Like, they can do it.
I showed Keegan, for instance, on Meta Manager. I showed him how a Meta Manager works. Let's see if I'm still in here.
Like, you can literally go back on the charts, go find the lowest point of like a lower, a higher
yourself.
low. Say you bought there, and now you're running in deep in the blues, where you technically didn't catch the trade there at the time. You added yourself in there afterwards.
Chad, I'm still in here on my side. What was my exact entry? Go at 23.73. Okay, there I'm out. Break even, Chad. Break even has been hit. That is why I'm saying we had the chance to hit break even here. Grid to grid. I'm not really phased. It was up 0.5%. That 0.5%. No, not gonna cry about it. We'll look for re-entries. Break even has been clapped there. At the peak 14. Yeah. So let's see what is DXY coming down. Yeah, we'll look for re-entries, Chad. Biggest red flag when someone trades on their own broker or prop firm. Can't trust a single 100% Ed.
Wait, what? Does Vault Funder allow one to trade funding?
The Forex Fund are running 60% codes on all their accounts, but it's making me wonder why. Maybe they're going bankrupt. Risky grounds. Bro, here's the thing. You can't be running. Have you seen FTMO post discount codes? They have every incentive in the world to lie.
Oh, trade fundamentals. Yeah, you can trade news events.
TFT did the same thing just before they went bust. Yeah. Does Vault Funder allow the Mandem to trade? Yes, the Mandem. Raja takes the buys on a life, but is actually selling. Now, here's the thing. Raja's a B-book broker, so he's feeding the guys stops, and those stops are technically a win for him. The Forex Funder is cuck. Yes, please run away. The Forex Funder couldn't even pay out Shaq. Shaq had to fight for 3 months, and the messages I've seen between him and that it's a cuckest prop from there is. That is scam kicks, and you should go to jail for stealing like that. Man, I saw Raja not too long ago trading. Yes, Slushy, and you know why? Because you can't do what you can do with Meta Manager. Seed Trader doesn't allow that shit. So that's why. How do you think you went from, oh, I've got 10 million or $1 million, $2 million in my trading account, to now, oh, I'm just testing the platform here with 5k, because you actually had to put 5k into the account. Chris, any news on that EA Stefan flip, my brother? Do me a favor. If you guys know how many messages, just sitting here, let me just tell you quickly. I'm not even lying. I'll show Keeks now. That hasn't even started. I know, okay, it's relatively light. Only 14 unread WhatsApps. Do me a favor, Stefan. Please email support@vaultfunder.trade and just attach that EA you're talking about, and just say, as per Chris's suggestion, to have a look into it. And Equity Edge is a scam, apparently. I've never heard of Equity Edge. Man is even emotional when he loses to $10. Hey, slash hero. Raja Banks is, that man is a slick little man. Chris, I was expecting more excitement. No, Andre, we calm and collected. Not gonna be overexcited, yeah.
Andre, if you want excitement, you can come to Team Keeks, bro.
I don't know. Let the boys, Andre, Team Chris will know what it's about. Those grey blocks.
I've got bigger grey blocks.
Those grey blocks. Andre, no, we keep it cool. We're not gonna talk. Andre, we're just gonna. Yeah, here's the thing with Team Chris. I'm gonna be like Rusty. I'm gonna have those 3 lights here. I'm just gonna signal you guys. Then Team Chris will know exactly. Like Keegan will be like, "What are these lights?" I'll be like, "Team Chris knows exactly what we're doing here. Just the lights, Chad." I will actually send you a playbook for the lights. I'm gonna get those 3 lights. Those secret signals will be sent here.
Secret signal.
I'm really gonna do it though. Because how am I gonna? Hey gents, I got in a gold long at 23.60 last night. Beautiful. Was looking for medium term hold. What do you gents think? Conrad, I think take it level for level, my brother. 23.60 as mentioned. Next level is 23.76. Don't overthink it. If we cannot get through there, cut your trade up almost 160 pips. Solid trade. I would have even locked it here. Daily R1. But yeah, it's completely up to you. I'm not in that trade. I would have been out already. 160 pips. I'm calling it a week. I'm just streaming for vibes. 7-1 split. Yes, Andre. We're going. So what we're going to do is we're going to soften them up initially, just with some short phases around the ruck, and then we're going to do something similar to what Ireland does. That shift attack where we run pods, and then we just shift it behind, say 2 or 3 players, and then that draws the defenders and actually makes the defensive line halt for a minute. They stop, and then by the time you've shifted, now you need to start moving again. So we're going to do something like that. Did I miss something? Are the groups created for Ultimate Trader? No, Stefan, everything will be done via email. We're not going to have groups. What you guys still need to consider is that Vault Funder is still a registered financial services provider. So from a compliance point of view, we cannot just give people's information out. So what's going to happen is Shaq is going to give us his schedule. He's going to give us the meeting links, and that will be emailed to the clients. We cannot actually give Shaq the client details, the Poppy Act and all of that. Otherwise, it just becomes a compliance nightmare. Chris struggling to make payment with Ozar. Don't you have a normal EFT? Tata, what are you using? With what bank are you banking? 10 pips secured. Thanks, guys. Goodman, well done, brother. I'm cock bleak. I didn't take it at 23.75. Because that's actually the plan. But here's the thing: if the volume's not there, the volume's not there. So, Chris, if I understand you correctly, a broker can go into back end of a graph and manipulate data. If his stuff up, he claims not responsible for his stuff up from which anyone benefited. No, Neil. So let me explain it again. Let me give you guys a broker masterclass. So a broker has got a server. All right. A broker has got a server. Then on that server, let's just call it 2G's trading. That's our server when you log on. Then on that server, there's various groups. All right. So on a group level. And let's just keep it simple. Let's keep it 3 groups. On that group, you've got let's call it the zero spread account. this account has got all the accounts on that server has got 0 spreads. Then you've got the bonus account. Let's call it the 200% bonus account. So all the accounts on that group has got 200% bonus account. And then let's say you've got your demo or your testing server group. What you are talking about is somebody manipulating the stuff. I'm talking on a group level. For instance, what Raja did was he took a group. He just created a group that looks real. It's connected to the real server, but that group is disconnected. It's not on a liquidity bridge, anything. Let's call this the Raja Banks group. So on that group, he creates an account for himself. He goes and he deposits funds on the back end and it makes it look real, all of that. And then what he does is he looks at price. He shares, for instance, hey team, I'm looking for buys above here in the morning. That's what he did on Twitter. I'm looking for buys here, this or that. He waits for it to play out. Then he goes onto this group where he created that account. And he goes into the back end, and then he goes and he adds himself into a position there. He puts in the price, he puts in the take profit, and it will basically show that that trade was executed there, it was closed there, and that profit will be in there. What you are referring to is somebody physically going into account. At no stage will any regulated broker do anything in terms of the operational function of the business, go into a client's account and maliciously do stuff, because again, that is why the regulator is there, because the client can firstly go to the regulator and the ombud, and every single thing you do on the back end of anything when it comes to trading, even if you go to your journal, I don't want to show this because it's going to show you my IP address for my PC. But even if you go on your MT5, go at the bottom right, your journal, you can literally see there that every single thing that you are doing is basically being picked up on this journal. So it will literally show you where your IP is, where that IP was pinging from, when somebody did something. So yeah, a broker can't do that. Unregulated brokers, 100%. They can do it, they can deny it, and
Andre, we spoke about it on Sunday on the prep call. It's just a mistake, I think, bro. The tomorrow is the real one.
What's that?
It shows CPR, all the stuff tomorrow, but again next week, Wednesday or Thursday as well, it shows CPR again.
I think they said CPR was so good, we're going to do it twice.
But the thing is, this one, it just shows everything, the core month on month, year on year, and month on month with unemployment. And then next week one is literally just CPR month on month. So it's probably just an error. But tomorrow is the real one.
Yes, Jake. So it's not real profits. Remember, think about it this way, Chad. Your money in the bank with F&B. Your money sitting in the bank with F&B. Have you seen that money? Let's say you've got R1 million there. Have you gone into the bank and asked them and said, listen, I just want to see where you guys put my R1 million? And the bank is going to tell you, what are you talking about? And you're going to say, but listen, where's my R1 million? And then they're going to say, no, your R1 million is in your bank. It's that number you see on your screen. And then you're going to be like, okay, but where is the million? And then they're going to say in their reserves. And then you're going to say, but how do I know that you can pay out my million? Is my million not maybe lent out to somebody else? You hear what I'm saying? So the same with the broker. Where is your money? Obviously, if it's a regulated broker, that money is in a segregated account, sitting there. It's not pooled with the business funds. It's sitting there apart from the business. But think about it in that way. If you go to the bank, have you ever asked the bank, listen, what is your net cash reserves and what is your net lending? Like if everybody had to withdraw their funds now, would you guys be liquid? If you borrowed 100 million and there's only 50 million in cash reserves, there's obviously a 50 million net requirement for the bank to not be insolvent. That's why if you think about it, anything is purely okay. There goes dollar. It's purely a case of is it backed up? Can the bank back it up? That money you see on your screen. Makes us think, eh? You go ask the bank, I want to see my money. And they're like, bro, go log into your banking app. But Chad, yeah, we're gonna wait here, see if we can get another position here. 10 pip gang, obviously. Chad, if you've been doing the 10 pip gang, please send me some stats. I'm also gonna go at the end of the month and go back on every single trade, and I'm just gonna do a calculation. So we're gonna see net loss, net gain. Chris, is it not bank's business to lend its customers money? That's how they... No, it is. It is, Mohammed. But I mean, it's the same with any business. There's risks. How do you think Lehman Brothers got closed down? They were backing up... they were doing credit default swaps where they were insuring a position. Go check credit default swaps. It's a three-way party where it's almost like insurance, and the one pays a premium, the other one obliges to pay it out if something happens. But that is a bank's business, but that also comes with the operational flow of funds in a bank. That's why even banks can fail. That's why if somebody thinks a prop firm is 100% Loctite, how the hell did one of the biggest banks fail in 2008? How did 3 banks fail? Why did the Federal Reserve need to fork out almost $750 billion to liquidate those banks, to make sure that those banks can just continue operating? Why do you think there's repo operations going on between the central banks and some of the banks, where they need liquidity overnight? So it's a very deep game. I don't want to confuse a lot of people here, but it is all a case of balance sheets that at the end of the day, you just don't want anybody to make a bank run or a sudden move. Thanks, Chris. I explored this registered broker stuff up with you to clarify this in my head. I read a registered broker, a live account, USD 12.8 million win. I have copies of graphs and 2 point in my live. Neil, do you have that? And with what broker is this? Who's the broker, Neil? And how did you make the 12.8 million? CM trading.
Who made 12.8?
No, Neil said he made Neil S trades at 12.8. CM trading. Okay, let's quickly look at CM while I've got Neil on here. How much did you start with, Neil? Was it a glitch? Because remember, if there's a technical glitch on the back end, so firstly, how much did you start with? Let's start there. Let us start there, Neil. Quickly, I can tell you exactly what's happening here. If you've got a case, I will also assist you with the ombuds. Let's quickly look here. CM Trading, never heard of them. FSCA, okay. Let's quickly check here. Let's just check if they are ODP.
Well, Jason Smith is saying that he believes Drickus Duplessis is affiliated with CM Trading.
I didn't even know that. Neil, how much did you start with? Let's just have that. Because if you tell me you made 12.8 million, but you had $1,000, then obviously there's been a technical glitch. Let's just see if CM is on here.
Plus minus $500 start to 12.8 in 1.5 hours. They provided graph I traded.
Yeah, okay. See, Neil, there's something that glitched out. So I wouldn't even entertain your claims then. So there was obviously some technical glitch, and 12.8 in 1.5 hours. Not even if they gave you a 1 to 10,000 margin. Okay, so you don't have a claim, Neil. If you said something like you had $50,000 or $100,000, I would almost, but yeah, 500. Sorry, my brother. There was a technical error there. Yeah, I don't see them. Yeah.
Oh, that's rough. Yo, 12.8. Yes.
Sorry, Neil. Sorry that I'm laughing. I honestly thought, shit, you've got a case here, but $500, it just numerically doesn't make sense. Yeah, I hope you understand what I'm telling you. It's the case of how much can the market move in 1.5 hours, an hour and a half, and then just if you take the differential of, let's say, where you entered and where you exited the trade, just if you take that 213 point differential and you work it back to the lot size you had to have on. Yeah, sorry, man. I would have said if you started, yeah, no, 2 hours. Hey, Nila. But yeah, let's maybe look at it. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. It just, Keeks doesn't make sense what I'm saying. Chat, sorry, man.
It does, yeah.
Neil doesn't make sense. I was almost willing to do a deal here with you, pay all of the legal costs, and then I take 30% of your payout. That's what a lot of these law firms do. Is they do it. They take on the risk and they tell you, don't pay me anything, but the settlement will take 50%. I understand. Can I add graph to? Yeah. 100%, Neil. What did? Let's start there. What did you trade, and what was your lot size? And again, remember, Keeks, this is 10,000 Rand to 100, almost 200 million Rand.
No, not possible.
Yeah, I think it's... Yes, Neil. Full Magen.
Even if you took the biggest moving day in history and you were full porting that account,
With the
you
five,
wouldn't have got there. You still wouldn't have got there.
Let's check here in the
1.5
cheese chat.
hours.
Shit, I thought Neil is a young, like a heavy eater, yeah. I'm like, shit, Neil, what are you doing on the stream, bro? Fly out here, take us to the Grand Prix or something. Not even a yard with your... Yeah, Chad, so a yard is a billion notional value. So if you take if you take a billion notional divided by 100,000, what is that? 10 is a million, 1,000. So it's basically 10,000 lots. No. What am I talking cuck here? Fuck, Chad. Why is my math so bad? A billion is obviously 1,000 million. Let's quickly think about it. So yeah, a million notional is 10 lots. So yeah, it's 10,000 lots. 10,000 lots is a yard. Jake, remember a yard is 1 billion notional, eh? A yard. And remember, a one lot is $100,000 notional. Am I right in saying that, Chad? So there's 1,000 million in a billion. So it's 10,000 lots. Keys, I'm just gonna pee quickly. Hey, NAD coming out of the woodworks with be aggressive.
Goals is chilling right now. Yeah, goals are doing much. Standard lot, Chris. You're right, I missed a zero. Wall Street highs instantly, bro. That is like, I could see that happening. Going to be interesting, yeah. For me, Chad, honestly, so far nothing on the market yet. Nothing on the market so far for me. Just trying to see if I can see anything yet, Chad. Right. Do we see anything on the market? Bro, with that kind of money, I don't want to problems in life again. Go low key and do side missions for the rest of my Keys, you can still fight for me to join your team. Haven't paid yet hard. Take us to 60 mil NYC, bro. We got it. We got CPI loading tomorrow, bro. We're gonna make some moves. We're gonna make some moves for CPI. What is this man going on about? What did you do? Im talked to me in a session with a take of your stop. I'm buying my entire block, build a runway at the back street. Looking forward to tonight's call. Yeah, it's gonna be very insightful, I think, guys. Siraj, hi, how are you? What's up? So you in that tomorrow? I'm turning my 500 to a 500,000 within an hour. Keys, how is your confidence for CPI? Quite confident in it, bro. I'm even considering the one funded account I might trade with it. That's how confident I am.
splashing my mouth.
Keys eating, bro. I'm doing good, bro. Still recovering, feel a bit better, but doing good.
You are talking about $12 million.
Yeah.
I'm also going low-key. You won't see me chat. I'll do these streams. The goal would be to try and lose money. We wouldn't try and make more money. The goal would be to lose money. Zaki, do me a favor, go and check out the website. I'm gonna drop you a link now. Give me 1 second. And then also go and check our Instagrams. Go exclamation Chris and go exclamation Keegan. You're gonna see quite a bit of and then also go exclamation prop, and then on the website go to the drop down there and have a good read through it. No, you can't do it in a row. You need to do it separately. You'll break the bot. But I love Zaki. That is beautiful. Just going straight shooting. I love that. Here we go. Oh damn. Here we go, kicks.
Marcus aren't really doing much, eh?
I'm gonna go for longs again. Chad, get ready. Sure, kicks, bangers, eh? Feel like I never went to Plate Rage, but this almost feels like I could have been at Plate Rage. Here we go. Sheesh. If you don't have a Plate Rage, now's your time to rage. Alrighty, chat. Just gonna wait for a nice bottom wick, previous daily high holding, and there you can see it. Nice taking of that low, still holding there. Nice little bottom wick. No top wick on the previous 5. Alright, so that's a big old no from me. But let's see if we can get a Kiggs. What are you doing, my brother? On gold? What am I doing?
I'm looking for a buy.
Am I
as well,
doing
bro.
the right thing? Yeah, that is my question.
Now I'm looking for the buy with you.
Let me just see what is on your. Oh, so it is at your zone.
Yeah.
Okay. Chat, I'm just gonna wait for. Okay, Chatadonia buy stops on the high. Here we go. Here we go. Buy stops have been placed, not activated yet. Round 2 of this session. Buy stops not activated yet. I think we're gonna go for like 28 pip stop. We're gonna go for that target there. Okay. Maybe we get a young teleportation here. Buy stops not active. His buy stops are like me currently, not really active. I need to get back into the gym, but we'll talk about that later. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Round 2.
I might take this one with you.
Okay. What is DXY doing? DXY is back here. Okay. Alrighty, but still 80 is bearish on DXY. 80 is hella bullish on gold. 80 is just...
DXY is holding at freaking 200.
Now, I'm not really too phased about DXY and gold. I'm just purely taking gold on its own merit here. It's not closing below the previous daily high, and yeah, we're technically gonna be in the same entry as the previous trade. The only thing though is Asia highs. Asia highs have actually been tested. That's the thing. Asia highs have been tested. 2370. 2370 though hasn't been tested. Is this a CAC position? Chat, I'm deleting it. No. You know what? Chat, I'm deleting it. The reason I'm going to say that is purely due to the following. We tested Asia highs. Asia highs test was valid. There it was. Asia highs got tested. But my concern is we haven't tested 2370 and we've created a resistance here at 2375. We are also literally so extended to the upside here. I honestly thought that this was going to be the volume move. So look how far we are away from the 200. Nah, I'm not interested. I deleted it. So no bueno from me. I'm not gonna. Feel free. No. Are you gonna tell? Or what are you ready for? Also, just the closure above there.
Yeah, I just want to see where it's
I'm
doing.
gonna just throw in your screen there. This is what Keeks is looking at.
Yeah, so I'm just looking for the hold over here, guys. Technically, we got it over there. What
But
I am liking is the lower time frame is showing that bullish engulfing, so we are seeing that. But I want to see a bit more of a close above this zone holding now to go long.
There we go, Chad. Over to Keeks. Is Powell set? Yes, he's set to. It is believed he's set to testify again, but this time around he actually has call options that's sitting there waiting. Call options, believe it or not. So some argue that Powell is going to pump the market. Dollar showing downside again. Here we go again. My NCS playlist coming in handy. Kalen, beautiful, beautiful. Chris, what's your target? Yeah, 2376, but yeah, it's a cuck trade, man. It's away from the 200. It can move. This is the issue though. I've seen it so many times where we Keegan can look at it now and it can look so extended, and then in 3 hours time that is like, it looked like, yo, why didn't we believe in this trade? And that thing could be all the way up there. Me and Keegan have seen it. Now it feels like a little extended, and that's maybe the thing that's keeping me out a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with the gut here. Not the physical gut. That gut I want to get away, but I'm in for the trading, if you were wondering. Fun things, bangbroek. Ja, tot ek my broek aftrek en dan sal jy bang wees. As jy al die hare op my bene sien. Alright. Gigs, is that the 15, eh? Or is that the 5?
That's a 15.
Are you waiting for a 5 close, eh?
More than 15.
Oh, but that is the 15 you're on now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no. What else is there? US 30 holding that weekly pivot like a machine. Yeah, here's my thing, Chad. we can still catch the. If this thing is gonna trend, there's no need to cry. Like, we can catch it. Keegan might even. I've got a feeling this man is gonna be throwing hands now at these markets. Keeg's ready to throw hands.
I'm ready to get down here, bro. See what the market's got us.
The life of trading, man. The life of a trader.
So you still won't consider taking it long now?
I'm gonna be late again to it because here's my thing, Keeks. Check here. So this is what I'm looking at now. Chad, this is my thinking, and I could be wrong, but I also could be right. So if we are gonna hold above the previous daily high, that's box one. Obviously beautiful. It means that we're holding it. This thing is gonna trend. Then secondly, while we're holding below the daily R1, that is a little bit of a concern for me because we can still technically come all the way down to come and test that daily pivot. Actually still flip bearish. Alright. And then also the grid level, we're trading in this one single grid. So we took that initial buys and we rejected the grid there. We haven't tested this grid down here. And then also if I'm only taking it above here. I'm very honest with you guys. That is the only level I will take it from there. Similar to yesterday, the trade we took yesterday on gold, the key level was down here. Yeah. There was that key level we were considering. So I'll rather be late to the move and wait for the confirms. But then by the time we get here, this thing is not going to hold back. It's going to run. But yeah, I think it's still in that zone, Keeks, where it can clap the guys a little bit.
Oh, that's why, as I said this morning, you got to be very specific. Choose your entry criteria, your confirmations. Because I think if you try cut corners today, you're going to get hurt.
But looking at your zone, it looks clean though. If that 15 in 5 minutes can hold above, I think it's... Yeah, patience. Chat, how's everyone doing? Let's check at some of these charts here. Let's check some of these charts that the guy sent in the chat. Let's see if we can do a giveaway here. Alright. Benti Paz. 23.71 buy limit. Okay. Ben, yeah, I'm gonna give Ben's chart the neon, the cyan, and the grey for your buy. That threw me off. Like, if you went with the colorful theme, I like it, but that cyan just, I'm giving your chart a 6 out of 10. I feel that's fair. Chad, go exclamation Discord to see what I'm talking about. Let's see Forex Insights. Forex Insights. Asian range Nico. Alright. Ed, I think what can really set your charts apart is if you take off those grids. And I think you haven't taken it off because you don't know how. And I'm going to show you. Or you can say you know how. But be honest, nobody likes those grids. Just say, Chris, I don't know how to take off the grids. I'm going to show it to you now. Let me just show you it. So if you go here by settings, here, you see these grid lines. Click on those blocks and then there by opacity, you just put it to 0. Alright, so let me maybe throw it up here while we on it quickly. So there's Benty Paz. I gave him a 6. So let's just 6 there for Ben. Ed, I think it's not a bad chart. Definitely not. Just those grids. I like the consistency with the blue and the grey. Text very clean. I want to give Ed, I think if Ed takes off the grids, I would give him a 7.5, but I'm going to go with a 7. Alright, I'm going to go with the 7. Could have been a 7.5, nice and clean. Who's this? Who's this gentleman here? D. Okay, it's just D. The pink for me, D. It's not gelling. It's not gelling. I'm gonna give you a 4. Unfortunately, sorry, my brothers. It's nothing personal. That's a 4 from me. Who's this? Also a D. No ways. Etienne. Okay, Etienne. Etienne, it's not a bad chart. I like it. It's clean. You went for a more grayed out style. What do you think, Geek? 7? Or did you say 7? I think it's 7. It's not.
7.
Chad, I haven't been bedazzled yet. It's been charts aren't bad, but it's not anything special. Rux. Rux gonna have to give you a 4, unfortunately. You gotta be more creative.
There's a lot going on there though.
Yeah, you gotta be a little bit more creative. Just going with one color, I need you to apply yourself a little here. That's unfortunately a 4, Rux, but we still love you. Still love you. Fear, the sign for me works, but my only concern is the differences in your text, and then also some is capital, some is not capital. Then you've got that size there. If you take off the grids, you get all of your lettering the same size, or even at least everything uppercase or lowercase. Not bad. I would say I'm going to give you a 7. Get those grids off and it's a 7.5. This is slushy, yeah. Slushy. I'm going to give you a 7. If you take the grids off, definitely a 7.5. Let's see. Wim Obos. Ooh, Wim Obos. Net omdat jy daai indicator het. Obos, I'm going to give you a 6 because we actually need to chat about this on the side. Yeah, I want to bring that. I'm going to give him...
Anyway, to do what we did with mine.
Yeah.
Minimize a lot more.
But I'm going to send you some notes. A 6 for Obos. Did I miss anyone yet? I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, Slasher went through. Brion. Okay, interesting. There's a lot going on here. I don't know what all of these blocks are. What these like fair value gaps.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
There's a lot. I want to say you put some thought into it. I can see you played around a little bit with it. I'm going to give you a 5.5. I feel like you can do better. I feel like you, if you apply some chart hygiene there, that can be a very nice chart. Very, very nice. Kalen, I like this blue and yellow. It works. I like that you kept that standard. The only thing what I do suggest is your blocks. Bring them all to a point. Don't stop them here in the middle of nowhere. Bring them all to a point at least so that all of them are aligned. Could have been a 7.5. I'm going with the 7. Yeah. Alright, who do we have here? Who is this? Carl Jacobs. Beautiful. Carl. Weekly pivot. Weekly S1. Kyle, very clean. The orange and I don't know, lighter orange. It is something different. I think
that I'll say I haven't seen that before.
yeah, this is thinking out of the box. I think I like the consistency. I'm definitely going with a 7. I haven't been bedazzled yet. I think the highest we've had is a 7. What is this? This is who's this? This is just K. Is it just K? Okay, K. Very clean. Very clean. You went with the standard setting. Sometimes the default is better. You didn't overcomplicate it. You've got your zones. Got a little bit of a thicker line here. I'm going to go 7.5. Just for keeping it clean. Definitely keeping it clean here. Who is this? This is you. Is there something wrong with this? Oh, I think it's just because I'm streaming.
But that's Bevan, I think.
I think it is Bev. Bev, no man, Bev. You could have done a lot better, my brother. These grids. Get those grids off. And what is this purple? Oh, is that the EQ? Bev, I'm going to give you a 6. It could have been a 7 if you take the grids off. 100%. I'm going to give you a 6.5. I'm feeling all right. 6.5. Dylan Savage, let's just quickly check the charts. Kiggs, you're not in yet, eh?
No, I'm not in yet.
Are you going to take it?
Technically it did, but I'm not
Just do
sold
it.
on
Just
bro.
do it, bro.
Thing is, I can't because DXY for me as
You
do
need it
use
to
it
go
as quite a
bearish.
confluency, and that thing is taking out highs.
Okay. Let's do one more. Okay, Dylan. Going with the blue and black. I like that. You've got your weekly bias nice and clean there. Got some different colors here. Asia High. Yeah, Dylan, 7. Definitely a 7. Okay. A lot going on here. Looks a little techy. I like it. Looks like you actually know what you're doing. If my charts looked like this and I still lost money, at least I felt good. It's like shit. People will look at me like, yo, this guy knows what he's doing. And then I still lose money in the market, and it's like, yo, I'm gonna definitely go 7. That looks good. That really looks. You can sit around a campfire and people will be like, damn, this. I wanna be with this guy. All right. Okay, this is something new. This is nice and clean. A little bit zoomed out, so I can't really see the definition. Therefore, I'm going to give you a 6.5. I think your presentation was lacking. If you gave me a little bit more, I can't even see the color of your candles. So 6.5. I think it's a good chart. All right, Chad. Some good charts here. Some very, very good charts. Wayne, where's your chart? Where did you share your chart? There's one guy, Chad. I'm going to try and find his stuff. Beautiful, beautiful charts. I'm going to find his charts. I'm going to send it to you. Wayne, where's Wayne? Wayne, where did you share it? Was it under the chat, Wayne? Let me just see. I didn't see it. Rookie question: why do experienced traders not like grid lines? I don't know. The thing is, a grid line throws you off, especially when you trade levels. So now imagine your eyes need to contend with grid lines as well. So let's just put grid lines on here just to show you what I'm talking about. So now imagine this. So I'm contending with all of these other lines, and now what's going to happen is your brain is going to funk you out to say that, oh, this grid line actually has a meaning because look, our price rejected off it. It's you want to focus on the price, what price is doing and what the structure is doing, and the grid lines just create another element to try and confabulate your brain. That is why you'll see me when I trade. A lot of guys trade like this. This was me years ago. I don't know why, Chad. I would be trading this. This is what I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm supposed to be looking at the most recent price action, but my chart is like this. This is how I'm trading. Always like, oh, I want to look left. What is happening here? So this is me trading now. And I was like, what? Dude, what are you doing? You trade intercession. Focus on what's happening here. You want to get stuck into what's literally happening in your session. This is our session now. This is the information that we want to use now. I believe the gray works. There's a lot going on here. What is your approach for long-term stock investing? Martinez. You wouldn't believe it. Actually did a YouTube video on it. I'm going to share the link now with you. Martinez, there's part 1. That is part 1. I'm going to share part 2 with you as well. Thank you. Actually going to put a command there. Exclamation stock. Exclamation stock is going to take you to that video. And then we're going to do part 2 is going to be exclamation stock 2. Sheesh. Alrighty, there we go. And then stock 2. There you have it, Martinez. Trade Tycoon and the only chart. Very clean. Are you the guy with the celery stuff on there? Chris, if you purchase a VF account and pass 2 stages, once you get funded, do they also refund? Yeah. Yo, that's non-copyright playing some bangers here. Sheesh. Non-copyright. Damn. Big shout out to Koza, California. Cali 4NIA. Literally, that's. Yo, how do we like this track? Put it on a. Sheesh. Let's see what they're gonna. Oh, then the follow through wasn't there, Chad. We have to be honest, the follow through was horrific from. Alrighty, Chad. It is gold. Is gold ready to? Is gold ready to rip out? Sheesh. Oh damn. There we go. When you get your first powered with VF, 30 days, Pedro. 30 days. 30 days. Guys, I want to buy a car cash. Range Rover Velar or Ford Mustang. What do you think I should go with? Rory-san, I think you need to go with what is going to suit your need. Because Range Rover Velar will work for someone else that has got a family. And maybe you don't have a family, so a Mustang will work because it's a 2-seater. So that is a very subjective question. Can't really give you a objective answer. Mustang like mad charts. Mustangs. Alright, we're just gonna wait here for gold, Chad. We're gonna wait for that next spurt of volume. Volume spurts. I think gold has a strong possibility to get back to the weekly open. Yeah, 100%. 100%, my brother. This all could be a pullback on the weekly. And we could be trading at the end of the week 24.15. Easy. Easy. You can clip this. 24.15. Easy. Even this, once we get above, I think gold is gonna start moving. Then we're going, Chad. There's still don't run away. Don't run away. Did the other streamers take their trades already? Let's see live trading. Let's see who's trading. I know we've got some stream hoppers on here. Who else is trading? Chat to me. Have they taken some trades here? Have the other streamers taken some trades? It's weird that they only show me Indian traders. There's no. Chat, is that what you guys get as well? If you type in live trading, so I'm just getting all the Indian traders, all the nifty boys. There's nobody that I can see. Or is it just Indian traders trading now? There's like 20 and all of them have over like 3K. No, man. Okay, what is your yes? Okay, it's also Indian, bro. Sheesh, it is. Chat, it's just it's an Indian festival, yeah. Do they have an algo on our mics here as well? Kicks, what do you see when you type in live trading? I saw 30 Indian traders. It's still going. There's another.
I'll tell you now, live trading.
There's not a single.
There's Nifty 50, Nifty 50, Nifty 50, Nifty 50. Wait. Live gold trading.
Bro, they smacked me with 20 Indian dudes. It is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So far, 16 Nifty 50, 2 guys trading gold.
And there's no camera though. It's just like a channel.
Yeah, the one trading gold, just a channel, and the other one trading gold. I don't know what he's actually trading. And does he have a camera? No, also. What's with the gold guys? They don't like showing their cameras.
No, I think it's like a bot. Yeah, I just had let's maybe go live Forex trading. I just went live trading. Okay. Live Forex trading is different. Then okay, there are some streamers here. I haven't seen this guy
That's
trading.
the one I was telling you about now. None of them have faces though.
Oh, it's just a guy with the sock on his head. Okay, that's also just a thing right here. Oh, King Abe. King Abe. So, bro, it looks like King Abe has been through a lot, my bro. The way that he set up his camera right here at the bottom. Oh, SMC trader. Hey, King Abe. Bless you, my brother. We're praying for you. It's weird the guys don't put a face on, eh?
Yeah, I don't get the point of that. No, I'm doing good, brother. Doing good. Still recovering, but doing good. Am I considered a stream hopper if I'm only watching when I'm not working and this is the only channel I subscribe to? No.
No, there's nothing wrong with hopping between streams, Chad. It's there's nothing wrong. You can have 10 streams open if you want. The only thing is it becomes confusing for you as a trader because you polarize towards a trader and you're going to start implementing some of the techniques that the streamer you're following uses. So now imagine there's 20 different inputs that's given to you. So which one do you follow? So it's again that overload of information. The one trader could be selling here and it could be saying, oh, this is an order block and we're going to trade into this liquidity that is sitting here. There's some liquidity and then we're going to go into a fair value gap, which is not the real fair value gap there. But then after that, the real order block is actually here. And then Chris says, all right, guys, I'm just going to wait for 2370 to hold. I'm going to not worry about all this liquidity. I'm just going to wait for that level. And again, that's why I say there's easier ways to do exactly the same as what someone else would be looking for. Only thing is, I'm only concerned for, I don't care what liquidity is building, whatever. If I'm looking for a position, I'm looking for it at a certain level. Like this morning's trade, it was taken off the previous daily high, that minor break of structure. And then obviously this was our first concern there. And so yeah, Chad. King AB is a G. But he looks sad, my bro. He looks sad. Man must at least smile a little bit. Influences your trading and then just keeps you changing strats. Yes. No, so there's nothing. Well, doing well this morning. So there's nothing wrong if you want to hop between streams. Nothing wrong. I think I watched Don's stream for almost a year. Put it in the background when he started off. When I started watching Don, I think he had like 50, was 34 to 50 viewers. 34 to 50 viewers, and when I stopped watching him, he had about 150. I remember that was his all-time high, 150. Was constantly sitting between 115 to 150. He's not sad, he's just... I said, does he flame up before he... Okay. But yeah, I watched, and then in the evenings, another stream I love to watch is this stream.
Josh.
Yeah, Josh, I love. Keegan actually listens to some of his music as well.
I've seen his streams a few times.
But did you know about Josh before you started listening to Uncle? Or did you know
I knew, funny enough, so I knew about Josh. I didn't know it actually was, Josh was Uncle Answers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just Chad, what a lot of the inspiration we get from what we do is from him. I'm very honest when I say that a lot of this stuff, because I've watched hours and hours of his streams. It's just, dude, he streams almost 9 hours every day.
Oh, it's long.
His voice starts to crackle. The guys even say, fuck, when the voice crackle comes, the markets are gonna die. I love his energy, Chad. Stock market live. So if I'm working at night, I'll put him on and I'll listen to him speak. I just want you guys to so I watch his streams and he would play his own songs. And I was like, bro, is this guy playing his own rap songs? And then after a while I was like, shit, this is him. Literally. Chad, I just wanted you hear how he closes his streams.
Till end of the week. So tomorrow you'll get Helen of Troy, BYRN, a couple of these names, Cruise, SAR, SGH.
I asked him what you.
but you have less than 10 seconds to wrap it up and bring it home, Chatadonia. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding 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 ding. Horna, let's go. Oh, Chatadonia. We did it. We made it. 7 hours in the books. Happy Monday, baby. I don't care if you just got here or not. I need a good game in the chat. Drop that GG. Let's go, baby. Good game. Don't matter if you made money or lost money. I know you learned something. Everybody that contributed brought something to the table. Plays, news, vibes, personality, info. Way to hold it down. Good game, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And listen, you made it without getting timed out. You made it without getting banned. You showed love to the chat. You showed respect, baby. You kept it clean. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, my friend. Way to hold it down. Good game. Amen. That's what I'm talking about. I see you too, Twitch. Way to hold it down. Members, non-members, stream alerts. It don't matter. You held it down. My people throwing in love. You didn't even have to throw in a dono, but you did. I even had some first-timers too, baby. God bless you. Even the hype train. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, my friends. Good game. GG. Way to hold it down, baby. That's it. That's all I got, baby. Good game. Good game. God willing, I'll see you tonight on the watch list and in the morning, baby. GG, baby. GG, 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 I need me to rock. You won't see me a lot. Monday through Friday, you need me. Let's talk.
Bro, Chad, that man is locked in.
Nah, bro, he's a lot of energy, bro.
Bro, and that's after 9 hours of streaming, eh? Bro, we don't even have that energy in the first 2 hours. That man's giving that energy after 9 hours. But yo, I love him. Josh took a lot of sounds like the mustache guy. Oh yeah, divide and conquer, homie. Yeah, I took a lot of inspiration from his streams. I still laughed the one night. I was working late, and a lot of times having a headset on the entire time like hurts your fucking head. Like your head will get deformed. So at home I've got a little speaker and I put him on there, and I'll have to put on the headset, and I fell asleep on the couch just next to my desk. And you went on like a thing like that at the end, and Elsie came running down because then it becomes loud and it's shouting and it's the horn, and she's like, "Who is that guy? Put him softer. What are you doing?" It's like, I'm like, sorry, man. Have you guys ever used DCF model to value stocks? What is DCF value, brother? If you can just tell me what DCF is. Keegan's gonna check out if Chris gets this level. That's just Kribo with an accent. No, he's my favorite streamer of all time in terms of trading. Just a legend. Chad, Keeks, I don't know. Do we wait here?
I'm not taking anything, bro.
Okay. Do we? A lot of people said the trend has been as soon as we end the stream, the volume comes in. I don't know. Chad, if you can back that up with data, I'm happy to look at the data. Shit, homie looking like Zorro. He will get all the bitches. Discounted cash flow. Okay, discounted cash flow. How do we use the discounted cash flow? And what does the discounted cash flow tell us about the price of the stock? And what does it tell us about the forward guidance of the stock? Because remember, anything we're doing now is we're trying to buy a company that's considered a fair value. Like, you're not getting it cheap. Maybe you're getting it cheap, but ultimately you want to get in at a good price. You want to be part of that early phase, what the Dow Jones theory talks about, that early adopter phase. That's what it's about. Going into the discounted cash flow, I've never looked at it. I think there's a lot of ways to get your entry criteria set on stocks, but yeah, cool words. Have you guys ever? Okay, Keegan's gonna check out. Okay, Chris, I feel like you are the only one that thinks that video is as funny as I do. Andre, that video is incredible, bro. I watched it maybe like 4 times. I don't know why Nightbot is doing all of that at once. Maybe it's seeing that we getting close to the end here. Alright, Keegs. Is that the session, my brother?
I think that's the session, bro. I'm not gonna force anything. We got New York.
Can you give us a wrap up there? I think the boys didn't have their daily dose of Keegs yet.
Yeah, guys, honestly, gold, we had this zone we wanted to look at. Again, breaks above. I just said to you guys I wasn't happy doing this, taking this bar. Technically, that was the close above again. And I mean, technically, you could have even taken that one if you want to be more comfortable. But we can see it pulling back. And the main reason is DXY doing this. Technically, this all low, this high over here, we did close above. And then continued bullish as well. So I just didn't want to get caught in that. As I always say, one of them are lying to you. And eventually, they're going to turn around. And again, it's just unnecessary. We always talk about having this volume, having these zones. This is a key area, and as Chris and I will say, how many times when we broke, even when Chris was in that first trade, when it broke, it should have run. The fact it's now hanging around, it's battling, it's most likely going to be coming down. The thing is, how far? Come back to Asia highs, back to the pivot, because you can see some major level of support. Get that hold to go bullish. So I'm not going to try and get myself involved in anything now that's not necessary. With NASDAQ, the indices is pretty much grinding it out. I know every now and again we see a London session, they move, but this is just a typical London session where they're not doing much. Obviously, they are out of session, so NASDAQ very, very small, just consolidating really. USD even worse, literally just bouncing up and down between the Asia range. So when we came back in there, we mentioned this was most likely going for the Asia highs where we are now. But again, NASDAQ breaking out, so we could probably see USD slowly following what NASDAQ's doing as well, and then getting ready for New York. And then finally DXY, obviously having a bit of a bearish pullback now, but still, as we always talk about over there, holding that 200 very, very strong. So again, you've had the EMA tested, you got the 200, so DXY can still have a possible pullback. If it fails to come back down and goes for these Asia highs, as I said to you, good chance again we're going to take out those previous daily highs and back to this level of resistance, the weekly pivot, monthly pivot, all of that. So just going to keep a lookout, but as I said, we know we are aware of pricing in today, so going to be very careful with what we take and wait for confirmations.
Chad, there you go, from the fundamental man himself. Some call him Keegan, some call him FM fundamental man. I just call him Keegan Darius. Chris, how can I get a proof folder to you? Neil Estrazen, please email support@vaultfunder.trade and just in the subject line say, please send this to Chris as per the stream. And then you just let him know. Chad, Keegan, thanks so much. I agree with everything Keegan said. I'm not going to add anything to that. I don't think we need to layer any more information there. It's been a consolidative session. You can stick around. Obviously, people are waiting for Powell, that last bit of information that they're going to try and stick out of him. Fed futures, we will be monitoring throughout the session. Big one tomorrow, CPI. What is CPI going to do? Keegan already told me what he's doing for CPI. I told him already what I'm doing for CPI. Is it the same direction? I don't know. Are we going to have some chicken bones that we're going to eat? And if one of our fillings fall out, we buy. If they stay in, we sell. That is the question. Then also to all the chart layout. So Grumpy Monk, Crumpy Monk, Monkey Crump, come back for NYSE. I want to give the NYSE guys a chance as well. Get those charts in. And we will do 2 winners. We'll do a winner for the morning session. And we will do a morning, we'll do one for NYSE session, so we'll do 2 giveaways. All right. If we had the horn, I would hit it now. Is this where we have the horn? All right, Chad. It's been a uneventful session. Keys is back in full health. Thank you for keeping Keeks in your prayers, Chad. And Keeks, you going for your hair tomorrow, eh?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Chad, I'm going today. So, actually going to get some hair product on you. Going to slick this back. It's already looking, but yeah, this is the part that me and Keegan will be going to Turkey for. Not the Turkish Grand Prix, but we're going to come back with some swollen heads, and our heads are going to look like strawberries. Have you seen a strawberry? Those heads look to me like strawberries, those little dimples. Do I get one also for the lowest score? Rocks. No, you are just a legend, so you just get to be a Chad. Peace and love, baby. See you guys 3 p.m. Same time, same place.
Cheers,
Let's
Chad.
get it.